Hey, what's up everybody? Ampuflyer, no feet, no defeat. How you doing? So I've been trying to do a few posts and videos about life as an amputee, but also about being a paramotor pilot in general. Which brings me to one of the most important things. Many people in a group I'm an admin of ask the questions like, what gear should I buy? What is the best? What is the right wing for me? All that sort of thing. The most common response is always ask your instructor. There's a lot of people out there, however, that don't have an instructor. The thing is, instructors are amazing. They're fantastic. But the issue is often that an instructor will sell the gear that they have or that they back or that they use. And it's not always the ideal situation. I first learned to fly a while ago, and I tried my instructor's unit. I can't even remember what unit it was. I think it was a Polini. And it was incredibly heavy. And I'm a double amputee. It hurts. But as a brand new paramotor pilot, that was my real fear. Would I be able to run with his unit on my back? So I went about and researched different types of engines and came out with a thing called the Ross 125. It was a very old engine. And I managed to find one where I live in Thailand. Now, when you trying to buy equipment, you go into it blind as a brand new pilot, and the more questions you ask, the better. And sometimes I find it annoying to ask your instructor. I found that asking advice from everybody gave me quite a good answer to what equipment I should buy. Buy before you fly, don't do that. I did. You know, the Ross is still flying now, and it was old when I bought it. I upgraded from the Ross very fast onto a Minari, the Minari 180 direct drive. It's also incredibly light, and I have tested it against other engines, and I think that the power to performance ratio is amazing. It does drink a bit more fuel than I've seen other engines do, but you know, I'm not in it for the long flights. I'm in it to enjoy it. So when you go looking for equipment, you should take into consideration your mobility, what you intend to do. Do you want to be a cross-country pilot? Do you want to be a local pilot? Do you want to stage it like I did, which was to just learn to fly, then learn to circuit, learn to do 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40-minute flights? What your body is willing to take is also an incredibly strong advocate of what engine and what wing you should buy. There's a thing called the all-up weight. It's your weight plus the engine fuel and your wing. Now that determines what wing you should buy in general, because the wing will have a weight category on it. Some of them will not actually show a weight category, but they have like a upper limit. Sorry, not an upper limit. Like they'll have like large Excel and all that sort of thing on it, but without any major information. Basically, the bigger the wing, the slower it flies, and less maneuverable it will be. Now, I fly the Flow Cosmos with my Minari. My one is a 25 or 24 meter wing, and it's very agile. I can do wing overs on it. I land it like a butterfly. I don't mean I flap my wings, flap my arms and hope that I land properly. I just mean that I land it pretty well. It's incredibly fast for the size, and it's been you know, I've got it on record as going 57 kilometers an hour. Now, for me, that's fast. Because remember, it's a big wing. The smaller wing goes even faster with a faster unit. But if you really take into consideration what you want to do, how you want to fly, what limits you want to set, and how quick you want to advance, that will determine what equipment to buy, basically. So ask your instructor, but ask around, ask for good advice, ask everybody that does this sport. Let them give you that same old comment. The same old routine comment is ask your instructor. However, some of us won't say that. A lot of us will give you what we fly and what we found about that. Then you can YouTube the videos. There's some amazing videos out there of different equipment. Minari have got an amazing selection of engines. Top 80, nice and light, nice and agile, not very fast, but a very nice engine none the same. Polini, a little bit heavier, but incredibly good engine. They, I believe, have a few issues, just like the Minori has an issue with the pull start. However, they've long since fixed that. We've got Crackerazzi, Vitorazzi, you know, everyone calls it Crackerazzi. Reason being is their exhausts have been failing, but they've been fixing that too. You got the Atom. I mean, the list is endless, really, it's endless. But what you need to do is compare. Get the list to match your goals. So when you hit the middle, that's about right, you know. You're all up weight, you want to be about 20 kilos under the total weight. That will help you a lot more because you can put weight on. And you can take weight off and it won't affect you. Just don't worry too much about all this ask your instructor stuff. It's important that you get advice. The instructor is the best person for your advice, but it's not the only person there for your advice. So do what you have to do to make you feel comfortable and achieve your goal. Go and fly, and don't worry about buy before you fly. I did that, and I'm still flying the same stuff I've been flying for years. Take care, everybody. Peace out. Ampu Flyer!